Hey everyone, BurlymenGaming here. 2025. We had a lot of great games that got released in 2025. It was hard to make my top 10, and I'm just going to make a few little notes here that I didn't have as much time into Arc Raiders and a few other games that we got in late 2025. They won't be on this top 10 list. I had to mention Arc Raiders. If I did not, who would have been in the top comments? Where's Arc Raiders? Where is Arc Raiders, Burly? You need to give us Arc Raiders on this list.
Ah!
Oh, without any ado, let's go through the top 10. Number 10, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. This is the first Yakuza spin-off games that I've played. You can go into this game without playing any of the other Yakuza games, but if you have, you will get little references and other characters that'll show up from different games that you'll get more out of. This is back to the action base. It is a lot of fun. You still get these silly animations when you're doing the finishing moves and high damaging moves on it. And you know what? The story is good. It's fun. It's just a fun game that doesn't overstay its welcome or runtime. Highly recommend checking. Number 9, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. 2D game that is great on the Steam Deck. That does live up to the name Ragebound. Will make you rage. But the nice thing is the game has great accessibility settings for the game, so you can balance the difficulty to what you want it to be. If you want to reduce it so that you don't take as much damage, you can do so. You will play as two different characters having different abilities, both feeling unique, and the game does reward you with some exploration and challenges in levels. Highly recommend go checking it out. Number 8, Sonic Racing Crossword. The only of the kart racing game to be on my top 10 list this year. I know, this game is a blast to play, especially multiplayer. You really can feel the difference between the characters and with your kart customization. Love the crossword effects on the different tracks and seeing what'll change. It's an interesting mechanic, and I just had a blast playing this. I know I didn't put as much time with Kirby Air Riders, so I can't say as much on this, but having more fun on Crossworlds than I did in Mario Kart World. And I love the whole rival mechanic when you're doing the story mode, plus tons of DLCs from different franchises, including SpongeBob. This is a kart racer I feel I'm going to be playing for quite a while, and one I can easily recommend checking out. Number 7, Mafia: The Old Country. Mafia is back with a much shorter but a much tighter game, especially if you compare it to Mafia 3. I like the story in this. I like the whole just going chapter to chapter, and you can explore a bit in each chapter. I like the characters, and this game just proves there is life in this franchise. And you know what? I can't wait to see what they do future Mafia game. Number 6, Pokemon Legends EA. You all know I loved Pokemon Legends Arceus. This time we're back in Kalos. We've changed things up since Arceus. We're now getting active battle system like Xenoblades, which is refreshing and different. Mega evolutions are back. Get some new ones to offer. Plus, after you beat the game, you can go back and catch some starter Pokemon and a lot of other side quests and stuff. It really does feel lived in this world. Plus, this gives me hope that we'll get more Legends games and be different staples of gameplay in the Pokemon franchise and do some different things and add new mechanics we've been wanting to see from the mainline. Cannot recommend this game enough. Number 5, Ghost of Yotei. Some of you may know one of my favorite games of all time is Ghoshima. Yet another game set in this world over 100 years after had me excited. The new weapons and new techniques are a lot of fun, and I do love that Atsu has no problem speaking her mind and getting her personality out there. But I feel this is not as strong as Ghoshima. It's still a great game, and I gave it an 8 out of 10, but it's just not on the level of Tsushima. But I still recommend checking it out, especially if you enjoyed Tsushima. Number 4, Ruffy the Riverside. It's an indie game that has the awesome copy, swap, and paste mechanic. It's great for puzzle solving and lets you be creative, exploring the world, collecting different collectibles. The game runs great on the Steam Deck. Can't recommend this game enough. Huge thanks to the developers on that. Cannot wait to see what they do next. Number 3, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Finally, a new Donkey Kong game, and we get a 3D one done by the Mario Odyssey. The game has a lot of charm, fun, with tons to do, and each layer is unique and different. Plus, the upgrades you get, the different transformation. There's so much content in this game. You can spend easily 40 hours in this game and barely scratch the surface of what there is in this game. If you have a Switch 2, this is a must-buy title. Cannot recommend it enough. Number 2, Split Fiction. Hazelight Studios back, and their newest game has an interesting story, new gameplay mechanics, much tighter controls compared to It Takes Two. Shoutouts to Sad Boy G for playing and streaming this game with me. We had a lot of fun, and there were a lot of funny moments throughout the game. It's a shame this game did not get nominated for Game of the Year, in my opinion. This game is great. I cannot recommend it enough, and I'm hoping Hazelight just keeps putting out bangers like this. Studio definitely to keep watching for whenever they announce a game. And the Game of the Year number 1 is Baby Steps. No! No! Fuck you, game! Bet you all didn't see that come. Just kidding. It's Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Game made by a small team that swept the Game Awards, and you should all not be surprised that this was going to be my number 1. I love turn-based RPGs. This game just does so many things right. Makes the characters that are interesting and each unique in battle. So really picking your party is a struggle to find just the balance that you want of what you want. Picto system giving is so unique and fun, and giving the ability to dodge, block attacks. There's just so much depth in this RPG. Plus the story is good. And I feel the story does not overstate its welcome. Plus, you got multiple endings, and now they've just added some free content to the game. What more could you want? And this game's not even a full price game. It is priced like a AA game. Highly, highly recommend checking this out. I cannot say enough about it. Well, those were my top 10 games of 2025. I'd love to hear from y'all. Which games are in your top 10 for 2025? You're new here and you like the content, consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell to get notified when future content comes. This is BurlymenGaming. See y'all next time. Bye, everyone.